Hi everybody, it's Bill Straw with Modern Thirst. I've got a real quick bourbon review for you, and this is one that I've really been into lately, so I think it's definitely worth talking about. This is Barrell Bourbon. It's batch number 15. If you're not familiar with them, Barrell Bourbon is run by Joe Beatrice. He goes out and finds some of the best barrels that he can in batches of however many he can get. He blends them together. Sometimes he finishes them, but for the most part, he just blends them and releases them, always at barrel proof, whatever that batch comes out to. This is batch number 15. Like I mentioned, this is 9.5 years old. It's 107.6 proof. It's wonderful. It is blended from Kentucky and Tennessee bourbon. I've been sipping on this for a little while, and let's just see what we think about it. Definite nuttiness on the nose. A lot of vanilla and caramel. Very traditional bourbon flavors with a nuttiness behind it. A lot of very smooth oak. Probably the Tennessee, which I would have to guess is George Dickel Distillery. That's probably what I'm getting a little nose of there. Maybe some popcorn. A little bit of bubble gum makes me think Heaven Hill, but I really don't think that's what's in this. A little bit of, it does have a little bit of fruity, citrusy zest to it, so let's give it a taste. Fuck, that's good. That has a little bit of a kind of a rye kick to it. Reminds me a little bit of Wild Turkey. I have no idea what the actual Kentucky component of this is, but there's definitely that nuttiness is on it. You get the caramel, you get the vanilla. A little more citrus on the palate than there was on the nose. There's an interesting spiciness to it. It's not really a rye spice. It's more like a nutmeg. Maybe not quite cinnamon, but some sort of a clove, and yeah, it's pretty tasty. These range right around $80 a bottle. You can find them a little cheaper, sometimes a little more expensive. I like to go for the ones that have just a little more age on them. You know, get them up into that 8 to 9 year range. They'll go down as low as 5. I've seen. I have yet to taste a bad barrel bourbon, barrel whiskey, barrel rye. They're all pretty darn good. Again, when you look at these, make sure you read the what's on the bottle, so you know how old it is, what the batch is, what the proof is, and then look on the back. You can see distilled in Tennessee and Kentucky, USA, and that kind of lets you know, at least in a general sense, what's in the bottle. So if it says distilled in Tennessee, it's most likely from the George Dickel Distillery. If it says Indiana, it's going to be MGP. In this case, the Kentucky, we have no idea. There's not a lot of places that can sell something 9.5 years old anymore. In Kentucky, that's still sourcing barrels, so it could really be anyone, and it could be a very low percentage of Kentucky. We just don't know. But whatever it is, what's in the bottle is really tasty. I love what they do at Barrell Bourbon. It's a really good business plan, really good outfit, and they're providing something there that I think a lot of people really want in the market, which is unique batched barrel-proof whiskeys. Just the way God intended it, full proof. Let me add my own water to it if I want to bring it down to another proof. But these are pretty good. This rates as a 90 on the Modern Thirst scale. It's a definite recommendation from us. So we hope you like this. We hope you like what we do at Modern Thirst. You can check us out. We're approaching 300 total whiskeys reviewed on the site. If you really like it, please consider going to patreon.com/modernthirst and supporting us. Every little bit helps. In the meantime, hope you enjoyed it. Cheers. Have a happy 4th of July.